I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. It's a bit of a late upload today, but I was actually hanging out with my mom. She just came home from Italy, so we had dinner together. And before that, I was rendering, I hope you guys are ready for this. I was rendering a video which took 3 hours. It's for my lifestyle channel. It's a book haul with like 53 books or something, a lot of books. It took 3 hours for my computer to work, like to process the whole video, to render it. That's a lot of time. So my whole day has just been pushed by like 2 hours because I was expecting it to take 1 hour. It ended up taking 2 more. So my whole day has just been kind of pushed because of that. So this video is up a little bit late, but hopefully that is okay with you guys. Anyway, we are building a tiny house for a single mom today. So I came across this house on Pinterest and I thought the shape of it was really interesting, so I wanted to see if I could build something like it. And also because the roof was kind of in different levels, so I had some fun with platforms. Obviously, it's not considered a tiny house in game if you have tiny living, simply because I've been playing around with platforms and platforms still counts as tiles, so just keep that in mind. But I still classify this as a tiny house. You know, before we got tiny living, we built a lot of tiny houses as well that we still classified as tiny houses, even though we did not count the tiles or anything. So this is one of those houses. You just don't get the tiny house benefits if you decide to play in it, but I'm gonna call it a tiny house anyway because it is super tiny. So it's for a single mom. You could have a pair of parents live here if you want to, because there's a double bed in the mom's bedroom and both sides of the bed are also accessible. So you could have 2 Sims sleeping in it. And then in the child's bedroom, there's a loft bed and a couple of other things. It is for a child, so not a teen, but you could easily turn it into a teen's bedroom if you want to. I just decided to go for a child instead so that I could add some toys. I made the color scheme in that room very, very cutesy. It's very soft pastels, I would say, and yeah, I like how the interior turned out. It's like calm and toned down, but there's a little bit of color in there too. And obviously, because we're building something a little bit more on the modern side, I also wanted to go for interior that fit that vibe. So the interior is mainly Dream Home Decorator. I love that pack so much for interior. It's totally my vibe, you know, with being Scandi inspired and everything. So I know that I overuse it, but I just really wanted to use it for this house. Did you just hear the door, telephone, whatever go off in the background? I think I don't know how much it was included, but my mom basically had to come back because she's forgotten her keys. So you might have heard that in the background. It's all good, but just want to apologize if you hear it now and then throughout the start of the, or if you heard it now and then throughout the start of the voiceover. That's basically just what that was. We have a door telephone situation that people can, like, you know, door telephones. It's fine. I don't have to explain them. So she just forgot her keys. That's all, basically. But yeah, going for a little bit of a softer kind of color scheme for this interior as well, like I said before. And of course, a Dream Home Decorator, which I know that I mentioned. And then of course, sprinkle in a little bit from some other packs that go well with a Dream Home Decorator as well. They don't have a dining area, but sometimes when I do tiny houses, I tend to leave out dining tables simply because they still take up a lot of tiles. It's like almost 3 tiles total. So you have 1 tile for the dining table and 2 chairs, but the chairs don't actually always take up the full tile, so it's a little bit under 3 tiles. However, that's still a lot of tiles. So I decided to leave them out for this one. They can, however, sit on the couch and eat dinner there, but just no dining table. There is one in the backyard though, so if it's completely hopeless and you just need your family to sit down at a dining table and have dinner together, they can always sit in the backyard, unless it's raining or, you know, snowing or, I don't know, something else. Maybe keep them indoors. I don't know. But there's also room for guests in the backyard too, because I believe I placed down a total of 6 chairs actually, I think, yeah. So there's room for some grill parties or something out there. I hope you guys will like the backyard actually. I don't know It's weird. I don't know what I was going for when I started decorating it, but I kind of like how it turned out. It's often like that when I do backyards, actually. I just, instead of overthinking everything that I do, I just kind of start doing something. So sometimes I'll plan out literally everything before I start doing, and sometimes when it comes to backyards, I'll literally just sit down and start doing stuff. Sometimes it doesn't turn out that well, sometimes I have to start over, but it's just, I have two methods. Plan out everything to a T, or just don't plan anything at all. And for this one, I definitely go for the latter more often, I'd say. And for this one, I just decided to start doing stuff. So the only thing I'd planned out was that I wanted the bicycle to be close to the gate to the carport, and also the outdoors trash can as well. But that's basically it. That's all. So I didn't even know I was going to place down a pool before I placed it down. So anyway, we're working on the mom's bedroom right now, quite small, so we don't have a lot of space in here. I did like, however, that I combined the 3 square shelves with one of the ones with the bar on it, so you can hang clothes on it. So they kind of have like, it's a mix of the two, because I really like the box shelves, the square shelves. I just like them. You can place stuff on top of them. You can place stuff inside them. They are cute. So, and then next to the clothes as well, I decided, because I figured she's a single mom, she would have pictures of her kid, you know. So I placed down 2 frames as well, so that she can place some pictures, maybe of her parents as well, like a picture of her parents and then a picture of her kid. That's her close family, you know. So yeah, she just has 2 picture frames in there. Also a couple of picture frames in the living room as well. I just feel like, even though I don't fill them out when I'm decorating, because honestly, I'm just gonna set it straight. That's too much work for me. And I also don't really remember how it works with the whole taking pictures thing. Like, do you need the whole studio to do it? Or I don't remember anymore. But do you just need a camera? I really don't remember. Anyway, it's a lot of extra work, because then that means I'd also have to go into cast and make the family before taking the pictures, and it's just for one picture. But I do like to leave them in, because it's a cute little detail when you're playing in a house and they have a couple of picture frames here and there with family photos in them. I think that's super cute. It's never been something that we had a lot of in my childhood home, actually. I don't really know why, but we didn't really have like a lot of pictures. We did have a few. My dad did have a few around his like desk set up, his work area. He had some of my sisters, some of me and my brother as well, but in general, like family pictures, we've never had a family photo. I'm pretty sure. Unless it was like way back before I was born, maybe, but I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, family photos, not really our thing, but I did have a friend at some point in kindergarten, and in her house by the staircase, they basically had, I'm pretty sure I've done this in some of my builds too, but they had like family photos from the bottom of the staircase to the top of the staircase, and I always found it so fascinating walking up that staircase, because there were so many pictures. Like, how did you make time to take so many family photos and just photos of each other and stuff? So I don't know, I felt like it was super cute. It's not something that's been missing from my childhood home, but I remember looking at those pictures and being really fascinated with how many of them they had. So it's a nice little detail, you know. And I'm pretty sure I've actually added something like that to some of my builds before. Maybe not as many, but that's also because we only have 2 different photo frames. At least like singular ones. We do have one extra one also from Muskina Stuff Pack with 3 photos in it, but I like the singular a lot better. I would actually want us to get more photo frames, because I don't know, we need some variety in there, you know? So, but anyway, it would be cute to have some silver and gold ones as well, like some with not a wooden frame but a metal frame, or something else as well. Are you on the same page as me right now? Please. Anyway, so yeah, I would love more photo frames. But now we're working on the backyard. I think I ended up moving it around, actually, so the pool does not end up where it is right now. I think I place it over where the grill is, and then, yes, I do that right now. And then where the grill is right now, that's where I end up placing down the dining table as well. They also have a couple of lounge chairs out here because I figured the mom needs to like calm down now and then, just like chill in the backyard by her pool, maybe with a drink or something, just one drink, like a cocktail or something. That would be cool, a glass of wine or something else, like in the late evening when it's super good weather during the summer, maybe there's a heat wave or whatever. I can totally imagine her just like chilling by the pool while the kid is indoors playing with her plushie or whatever, but like be responsible about it. So just one glass of wine. But yeah, the mom needs to be able to relax now and then, of course. Oh, so only 4 chairs. I misremembered. But still, they could have guests over, like the grandparents or something. That would be so cute. Can sit outside in the backyard and grill together for a little bit. Actually, please don't take parenting advice from me. I just want to point that out. So like, I don't actually know if it's responsible to be lying by the pool with a glass of wine while your kid is playing with her plushie indoors. I have no idea. So don't take parenting advice from me. Just want to put that disclaimer out there, okay? I don't know anything about parenting whatsoever, but I just figured maybe the kid is on a vacation at their grandparents, and that's when the mom gets a little bit of time off from parenting duties, which, to be fair, as a single parent, I feel like that's kind of needed now and then. So that's just the impression that I've gotten. Okay, I wouldn't know, like I said. But anyway, we are at the end of the video, so I'm going to be wrapping up this now and also stop talking about parenting because I literally know nothing about it. You parents out there, though, you rule. Good job. You are doing a great job, is what I wanted to say. But anyway, we are at the end of the video, like I said, so I'm going to be wrapping up this now. If you guys like this house, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tray files can be found on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box and also in the pinned comment. And if you like books, definitely go check out my book haul, which will be linked, or the channel will be linked to in the description box and also in the pinned comment. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.